My name is Karyn Dawes. I work for Fluid Components International, located in San Marcos, California. I've been with the company for 35 years, and I'm currently the configurations manager. I would say in the beginning, everything was in paper. From our drawings to how we processed them to how we controlled our documentation with paper drawing logs, and how we issued them to the production floor was also a manual process. So by bringing them into Adept, that allowed us to fix all those issues. We were in a program that was becoming obsolete, which was a flat file type system. So we were sent on a task to find something to replace it. By doing that, we had actually gone higher up and had selected a program that was actually much more expensive, and our CEO said, yeah, think again. So once we got back into that box, we needed to look to see what products were out there that could handle everything that we did, because we were not just a SolidWorks environment in our engineering department. We'd also do AutoCAD as well as Word, Excel, so we needed to find a program that could handle all those different file types, and Adept was the answer to that. I can put anything in Adept. It doesn't matter what the file extension is. I may not be able to see it, but I can at least maintain it and have a revision control on it. And so it doesn't matter what my file extension is. Primarily, we manage our engineering documentation. However, if management comes to me and says, hey, we need to put this somewhere, we will find a place for Adept for it in Adept. No matter if it's I have to create a library for it, or it's, we have a place in Adept we can already put it. Migrating from a paper system, we kind of had some forethought in that for, say, procedures for manufacturing or our finance procedures. Those kinds of things already have a place in our library structure. But yeah, if you come to me and say, hey, I have this weird thing, we will find a place for it in Adept. We also utilize it we use workflow, and ultimately we use PublishWave as well to help us with that process. Usage, it's across the board. We have everything from obviously the engineering, which I call my doers, because they're the ones who sign in, sign out, and modify drawings, make the rev changes, to my Salesforce, which uses Explorer to look at drawings, send drawings to customers or prospects. I have other people that are in our approval process that use it to approve documentation as it goes through, and then again, manufacturing floor uses the Explorer version to view drawings on the production floor. After implementing Adept, I think we really saw the advantage of being able to not only view our current documentation at a touch of a button, but also being able to get in there and see our version history. And right now we're actually in the process of bringing some other version type history into Adept, not necessarily as a version, but as a file of itself, because obviously you can't version something in that wasn't there to begin with. So it's really allowing us to expand and to actually capture more history over the course of time than just what the versions are within Adept itself. I think one of the areas where we're trying to get implemented is the quality assurance group. They are using an access database system, which I think over the course of time, more recently actually, has become an issue with revision control, that kind of thing. And I keep telling them, hey, we can put that in Adept for you. We can put it in its own library. We can probably even give you your own vault. You guys have control over it, and you can, give access to who you wish. So really moving forward, I think we're looking at hopefully bringing the quality department on board. I have nothing but great things to say about the support we get from Synergis. We are always being well taken care of by help desk, and our account manager is there if we need her. If I submit a ticket, they are talking to me within probably a half an hour, leaving me an email if I miss the call. They're on it, and they've been nothing but helpful. And if they're not sure at the time, they'll say, I'm not really sure, let me go see what I can find for you. Or they'll either bring in a new person onto the phone call to help assist, do a go-to meeting to help get it done now. But yeah, the support from the team as a whole has just been incredible. I would say my best experience so far has really been the connections in meeting people from other companies, seeing how they're using Adept, possibly having some aha moments like I actually had this morning on how we can possibly improve our process based on how another company is actually using the system. So I think for me, I was really coming to get the connections and see how somebody else is using it that may allow us to move forward in other directions as well.